Keith Jackson used to always use that phrase when he was calling college football, and that's probably what he would have said last night if he was calling the House Oversight Committee game last night between the donkeys and the elephants. I know you were up late because, see, a lot of them Trumpers, they were down in New York City looking like some damn fools standing there defending Donald Trump. He was in court. So the committee, they actually got to work late last night, and damn, clearly some folks needed some sleep. Really?
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about. I
think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hey, hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman, would you engage the order of your committee?
Order.
Please. There's a point of order.
We have a point of order. Mr. Lynch, state your point.
Mr. Chairman, I would just like to ask the parliamentarian if your conduct here in raising money in connection with this hearing is referable to the Ethics Committee within this hearing. Is a motion in order to refer your conduct and your abuse of
It's not a point of order.
I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Greene's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you attack the physical appearance of another person?
Are your feelings hurt?
Her words down.
Aww.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Baby girl?
We are going to move, and we're going to take your words down.
I second that motion.
So who will have to fail? Okay. All right. We're suspending.
Absolutely.
I don't know. It's crazy. It's disintegrating.
No, we're taking her words down. No way is that being allowed. He has to retract. Absolutely not. Absolutely.
So she agrees to it. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be over.
Not today.
Yeah.
Not today.
I got to find some place.
Ms. Greene, do you wish to strike your words?
I have 4 minutes and 21 seconds to speak.
I think we have to do the motion first, and then unless there's another motion, then you'll be recognized again. But I believe there's another motion coming. So will you agree to strike your words?
Yeah.
Okay. Ms. Greene agrees to strike her words.
I believe she apologized. No.
Okay, hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Greene
I'm not apologizing.
Well, then
okay,
reserve the right to object.
I am not apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman, the minority
self-evident.
You're not.
Yeah, you're not. You don't have enough intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike the. I move to strike the lady's words. I move to strike the lady's words again.
That's 2 requests to strike. That's 2 requests to strike.
Oh, they cannot take the words.
There's another motion to strike her words again. Please.
All right, okay, here's the correct apology. Ms. Greene, do you agree to unanimous consent to strike your words?
I repeat again for the second time. Yes, I'll strike my words, but I'm not apologizing.
Without objection.
Reserving the right to object.
Chairman, I reserve the right to object.
I reserve the right to object.
Mr. Chairman, I move that Mr. Goldman's words and Ms. Ocasio-Cortez's words be stricken.
Okay. Which words? And you have to do it contemporaneously. Object. The objection must be contemporaneous, and they haven't spoken in 10 minutes.
Nobody's spoken in 10 minutes.
Well, that's right. Therefore, defeating your proposal.
You all have.
Now the chair recognizes Ms. Greene for 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Who's?
It's me.
Ms. Crockett.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a
I'm
parliament.
trying to find clarification on what clause.
Chairman, motion to strike those
I had no idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just said
You just voted to do
Y'all did it first, so you
it. Voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at calm down.
No, because this is what y'all do.
Proceeding.
So I'm trying to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not recognized. Ms.
I can't
Crockett.
hear you with your yelling.
You don't want
calm
me to
down.
Be,
Can you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all talk
calm
noise,
down.
and then
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look, Chairman,
if I
can
come
we send
and talk
outside to
shit
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a problem.
Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
All right, Chair.
I don't know why
Okay.
you're
Order.
acting
Chair
like
now
that.
recognizes
Not cute.
Ms. Greene for 4 minutes and 21 seconds. 4 minutes. Let Ms. Greene talk, and then you all can. I'll recognize.
But I moved to strike her words for a second time based on her second set of personal remarks attacking another member.
Who? Chairman Comer.
Because you all cannot
I have an
seem
amendment at
to
the desk,
apply
and this
the
sideshow
rules of the
needs to
committee.
stop.
We have to do this every time.
Okay, I'm recognized. I'm recognized. I'm going to go ahead and start talking.
Look, I know. Look, I don't know if you noticed it. I have 2 hearing aids. I'm very deaf. I'm not understanding. Everybody's yelling. I'm doing the best I can. Can we not recognize Ms. Greene and let her
We cannot because of the rules of the committee, Mr. Chair. That is what I'm trying to communicate in the present moment.
We have a Okay, what's the motion?
The motion is to strike the gentlelady's words for the second set of remarks, not the first, the second. That applied to me.
She has no idea. I think, Mr. Chairman, I'm the only one recognized right now.
We objected at the time.
Will the member state the word she wishes struck?
She told me, or she asserted that I was not intelligent. These are the specific words. We can have it read by the clerk.
It was made immediately.
And it was made immediately. I am not moving now.
I don't think it was
I am not
timely.
moving now.
It was made immediately, both by the gentlelady and by me.
Mr. Chair, it was made immediately.
It was made immediately,
and you
both
said
by
that
the
you would
gentlelady and by
return
me.
to us.
She said, you don't have the intelligence to talk to me, is what she said.
The chair recognizes Ms. Greene for 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
Mr. Chair, what is happening with the ruling?
I object to the ruling now.
We must object.
I mean, if you want to take it up.
Oh, suck it. What did she say? Matter of fact,
Bleach blonde,
bad built,
Butch body.
I got it written down. It's going to be on a T-shirt very soon.
It's already posted on my social media. The African history.
I saw.
Got it.
Hold on. Yeah. I saw this tweet today from my man Wesley Snipes. He says, suddenly, go to my iPad, I like Metro Boomin to make a beat with Bleach, blonde, bad built, Butch, and body in the beat.
Today's show has been brought to you by the letter B.
Today's show's been brought to you by Clorox. Kelly, it was a little crazy there, Kelly.
I'm here for. I think she should have taken it a step further, because for me, after all of that, I would have been like, "Ain't bitch," because what you're not going to do is come for me when I didn't send for you. That's what we're not going to do. We're not going to have that kind of decorum in the House of Congress when I didn't even call for it. I was out here minding my business, representing the great state of Texas, and you coming over here talking about eyelashes that you need, not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the alliteration for me. It was the restraint for me, because it was clear that she could have taken it a step further and she didn't. Because if it were me, I probably would have not been in Congress anymore. There would have been, some slow singing and flower bringing. I'm not going to hold you.
That was delicious, Michael.
Not delicious.
That was delicious. That was delicious.
I watched it earlier today, and Marjorie Trailer Park Trash Greene, I think she bit off more than she could chew. she opened up a can of whoop ass. She couldn't put the lid back on. But this dysfunction, I want people to really understand what's going on. This dysfunction and Republicans being in control of the House of Representatives and all the committees. That's why Representative James Comer of Kentucky is the chairman of this committee. It's the result of about 7,000 votes over a handful of House races in 2022. That's why Republicans are in charge. That's why in 2023, they only got 27 bills passed in the House of Representatives, whereas in 2022, when Democrats were in control of the House, they got about 300 bills passed. They have still not passed a budget. They have still not passed a fiscal year budget. They're on there. I think their third continuing resolution. Yeah, I think it's their third continuing resolution. This is the dysfunction. This is how elections have consequences. You can't get bills passed that are meaningful to us because of BS like this and simple Simon-ass people like Marjorie Taylor Greene. And Comer doesn't even understand the rules of the committee. He's the chairman. Okay? These people are not built for leadership. It's easy to just say no and vote no on everything when you're in the minority, like Republicans were. Now, when you have to govern, they're showing they cannot govern. This is why 2024 November is so crucial.
Yo, I just sat there and it was crazy. You know what? Here's Matt. If I'm Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, my Congresswoman. From the great state of Texas, if I'm her, the next time the House Oversight Committee meets, if I was her, I would walk into the committee room and I would say, "Comer, give me my theme song."
Okay, all right. I'm continually surprised on this show because
I'm telling you. No, go ahead, turn the audio up. Leave it on the pad, turn the audio up. Just the audio.
Shit, I was on my third jam. Nigga, what you think I can just run up in here and snap my fingers and make these motherfuckers throw their money at me? Nigga, I ain't even made payout yet.
Walk that trick, walk that trick,
Hey, I'm just saying, you go have a theme song, I would say, Comer, give me my theme music.
Well, I love that you're King Petty and you leaning in because that gave me a good laugh. But I want to say, you know, when I watch this show, I often look at the comments from our brothers and sisters on YouTube. And somebody named Riz B said exactly what I was thinking. They said, look at this shit. These are lawmakers. And Michael kind of alluded to it. But when I watched this, it was funny. I love Jasmine Crockett. I think she's brilliant. I think she is outspoken. And I think that she is important, right? Because not only is she outspoken and she's brilliant, but she doesn't always say things the way they want to hear it, but she never sacrifices the truth. And I appreciate that. But as a citizen, this kind of thing infuriates me. They can't even figure out how to keep the government open half the time. They can't pass bills. And this dog and pony show that they engage in, really, to me, I mean, not Jasmine Crockett, because it was obviously reactionary to what Marjorie Taylor Greene said. But Marjorie Taylor Greene in particular, it's so much now about the pageantry that it's not about leading. And even if I were in her district, it would infuriate me because I would feel like you're more about sound bites than you are making sure that the port comes to our district to make sure we have what we need. And while this is funny, it is also, it portends really a horrible trend that we're seeing in our politicians. And I want to kind of speak on this because I'm sure you did this on the show yesterday. I didn't get to watch it. But Greg Abbott pardoning Sergeant Daniel Perry is like one of the most gross tyrannical decisions I've seen in a very long time. And it is purely ideological. And the point with that is this. What you're seeing politicians these days do is just play for sound bites and clicks. And that's what this is about. I mean, we're talking about in the House chamber. But what's really insidious about this is that you see what very often happens to black people and to black women when a white person particularly says something offensive, throws a rock, hides their hands, and then the goalpost moves, and now they're the ones upholding the rules of decorum, right? And, oh, you can't say that, and this, we got to do it the right way. I mean, that is horseshit. The idea that you would call somebody out about their physical appearance when it's not in any way germane to what's going on, and then try to act like you get to control how she responds to that is offensive. And that's something that people deal with all the time, of all walks of life. But it's especially ridiculous to see it in people whom we pay to make the decisions that control our lives and who are continuously less able to do that because they're playing political games. So this is a problem because we shouldn't be dealing with this. You should be figuring out how to make our healthcare cheaper, and you should be figuring out how to keep the government open. But instead, you're engaging in this kind of chicanery.
There were some other moments during the hearing, and this is courtesy of Congressman Jared Moskowitz.
Chair recognizes Mr. Moskowitz.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chairman. All right, so welcome to Oversight After Dark. If you love James Comer at 11 o'clock in the morning, you're really going to love him at 8:30 p.m. So, members, the hearing was moved today. We don't have to ask the question. The hearing was moved today so that members could go to New York and attend the Trump hearing. But how's he doing? He's complained that he's chilly in the courtroom. Is it chilly? Is it chilly?
Will the gentleman yield?
No, I'll assume it's
He's
chilly.
He's doing very good.
Okay, good. So, it was mentioned by the ranking member about really what we're doing here. You don't have to listen to my words. I would like to do a spirited reading of the campaign email sent out by the chairman. And it's on lovely stationery. In fact, it says, from the desk of the Oversight Chairman. I'm not sure you can do that, but I'm not an ethics expert. It says, friend. President Biden is exerting executive privilege in a last-ditch attempt to stop the disastrous audio recording of his interview with special counsel from being released. And it's highlighted in yellow. Want to make sure people saw that. Just a few months ago, the White House bragged that Joe Biden had nothing to hide and would not exert executive privilege during special counsel Hur's investigation. They even said he had nothing to hide. That's in italics. Now Biden and his advisors are terrified that I, James Comer, will release the recordings, forcing the media and the Democrats to answer for the dismal decline of Biden's mental state. He even had Attorney Merrick Garland write a letter saying that his interview falls within the scope of executive privilege. This could be the final blow with swing voters across the country. Okay. You and I know, hold on, we're not done, it gets better. You and I know he's not up for the job, but the mainstream's media refusal to report on it as only keeping him in the game. Stand with Comer. The Democrats... You sure about that? The Democrats are pulling out all the stops to stop the bleeding. That means coming after me with everything they had. If you're able, we hope you are, I'd be so grateful if you'd consider making a donation to my campaign. I sure need it to defend against the onslaught of attacks. Thank you for everything. James Comer, chairman of the House Oversight Committee. Without objection, I'd like to enter that into the record.
Without objection, so ordered.
All right, beautiful.
Now, that's what's a trip. Here you got Comer sitting there, and he's fundraising off of it. They ain't got no proof of nothing. They ain't. And then you talking about you want to hold Merrick Garland in contempt when that fool Jim Jordan is sitting right there on the committee, and his punk ass is still in contempt more than 700 days later.
Yes. This is the dysfunctional Republican Party that cannot govern. We have to understand how important it is to vote incompetent people out of office, especially Republicans. If you have incompetent Democrats, run somebody better, replace them also. But this is dangerous. And Kelly mentioned, I think it was Kelly who mentioned health care. Donald Trump is saying he will repeal the Affordable Health Care Act if he's reelected. Now, 41 million people have signed up for the Affordable Health Care Act. It's more commonly called Obamacare. It's more popular than ever. OK, and if you want to know the damage that Donald Trump can do, even if he doesn't repeal it, if you go back to 2016 when he was president, in his administration, he cut the amount of funding for marketing the Affordable Health Care Act. OK, making people aware that they could register for it. They cut the funding by 90%. The amount of time that you had to apply for the Affordable Health Care Act, they cut that amount of time in half. This is just the damage that he can do without legislation going through Congress. All right. And they have been consistently talking about repealing and replacing the Affordable Health Care Act, but they have nothing that they can replace it with that they agree with. OK, this is dangerous. So we have to understand what's at stake in 2024. This is more about this is not about Biden versus Trump. This is about all these other policies and the trajectory of this country and the future. And one of the most important things, U.S. Supreme Court and the federal bench, lifetime appointments.
You know what? I think I still feel a little extra petty.
Of course you do.
I do.
Of course you do.
I do. And so somebody posted this on social media, this graphic here. Come on, pull the graphic up. Come on, pull the graphic up. The graphic. Pull the graphic up. Thank you very much. This probably will be the album cover. My digital girls created an AI song that I think y'all gonna love. Just go ahead and bring the panel back, bring all four of us back, and go ahead and play us the name of this song. Kelly, what is it? Bad Built, what is it? Bleach Blonde.
Bleach Blonde.
No, hold on, y'all ain't doing it right. Ladies and gentlemen, here to present the new hit song. Kelly, what's the new hit song?
Bleach Blonde, Bad Built, Butch Body.
Hit it.
Bad built frame, bad built frame. Bleach Blonde Butch, better shut your trap, ain't got no game. Bleach Blonde Butch, bad built shame, bad built shame. Whole lot of frontin', whole lot of frontin', all in my lane. Bleach Blonde Butch, Bleach Blonde Butch, Bleach Blonde Butch, bad built frame, bad built frame. Bleach Blonde Butch, Bleach Blonde Butch, better shut your trap, ain't got no game. Bleach Blonde Butch, Bleach Blonde Butch.
You all right, Kelly?
Yeah.
And you said that was AI?
Yes. Hit it one more time. Run it back.
Bad built frame, bad built frame. Bleach Blonde Butch, better shut your trap, ain't got no game. Bleach Blonde Butch, bad built shame, bad built shame. Whole lot of frontin', whole lot of frontin', all in my lane. Bleach Blonde Butch, Bleach Blonde Butch, Bleach Blonde Butch, bad built frame, bad built frame. Bleach Blonde Butch, Bleach Blonde Butch, better shut your trap, ain't got no game. Bleach Blonde Butch, Bleach Blonde Butch.
Oh, that was from Marjorie Taylor Greene right there, Matt.
Is that a cane?
Oh, yeah. One of my followers sent me this about 3 years ago. They sent me, go wide. They sent me a Roland Martin Unfiltered. So you see right here is Roland Martin, right? No, go to the three, number 3. So they got Roland Martin right here. Then they put Unfiltered over here in gold. And then they got A5A right here as well. And so when we were playing that video, I meant to get, I wore my athletic pants. I meant to get a belt because they were smacking that ass. They were just smacking that ass of Marjorie Taylor Greene. And so I went ahead and got the cane because they were just like, beat. They were just, yeah. That's what was going on right there.
Now,
I told y'all, listen, I am creating a new segment on Roland Martin Unfiltered. It is going to be called, did Keenan have it ready yet, Kara? Damn, he ain't got it ready yet. Y'all, I'm announcing today, I'm creating a new segment on the show. It's called the Crockett Chronicles. It's called the Crockett Chronicles. So every time Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, they have one of these hearings, we're going to be sure to play the best of the shadiest, pettiest comments from my Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett in this new segment on Roland Martin Unfiltered on the Black Star Network. It's called the Crockett Chronicles. Just letting y'all know. Matt, you gonna say something? Go ahead.
I'm really baffled at the fact that AI can make a song that sounds like somebody programmed drums on Ableton themselves. I mean, that sounds like a Duro track. I'm listening to it. I'm hearing ice cream paint job. I'm really baffled that AI is able to do that. I thought you were going to tell me that somebody took it and they, people do this on Instagram, social media. Somebody took it, put drums under it. No, AI made that song, so we should have a conversation about AI and its capabilities.
No, we did. That was last week's Tech Talk when Isaac Hayes III was on, and we talked about how that's how AI is. Yeah, my man Keenan threw that together, and it turned out. Run it back!
Bad bill frame, bad bill frame. Bleach blonde Butch, better shut your trap, ain't got no game. Bleach blonde Butch, bad bill shame, bad bill shame. Whole lot of frontin', whole lot of frontin', all in my lane. Bleach blonde Butch, bleach blonde Butch, bleach blonde Butch, bad bill frame, bad bill frame. Bleach blonde Butch, bleach blonde Butch, better shut your trap, ain't got no game.
There you go. Now that's what Congresswoman Crockett gonna say. Coma, give me my theme music.
It's funny because one of my IG friends, his name is King Wallonius. He's the creator of BBL Drizzy. He just came out with a Bleach Blonde song as well. So I'm looking.
Hold up. What's his handle?
King Wallonius. He's the one who created King Wallonius.
How the hell is spell Wallonius?
WILONIUS.
Ain't that like that's no regular ass spelling, Kelly?
No, I was trying to think it out. I'm trying to think it through. I can't
King Wallonius. First of all, it's got 2 L's.
It does? Okay.
Yeah, it got 2 L's. Okay.
So Metro Boomin took his song, sampled it, and that's the BBL Drizzy song that everybody's hearing right now.
Right. You said he came out with one of Bleach Blonde?
Yes. My mom just sent it to me.
Boom! Y'all, pull up the audio of my iPad.
Oh my God.
You all right?
I'm great. I'm great. That was wonderful. That was great. Shout out to King Wallonius.
Yeah, King Wallonius. That's a bop right there.
He's an amazing he's a comedic songwriter, and his whole page is just full of bops like that. Like I said, he did BBL Drizzy. He's done that. He's just like this AI guru when it comes to songs and imaging and all of those things. And I've seen his stand up. He's come out to the DMV area for stand up stuff, and I mean, just incredible talent. And I'm excited that his page has been blowing up since the Drake Kendrick Lamar thing. I hope this takes him to the next level as well, because he deserves. He's really good. He's really good.
Hey, Michael, that sounds like a Motown song right there.
Yeah, it does. I was just looking at the 2022 midterm election results while we were listening to this music, and looking at Marjorie Taylor Greene. She won by her district. I think she got like 61% of the vote, something like that, 65% of the vote. So even I think she's in a pretty red district.
Yeah, she's in a heavily gerrymandered district. Remember, she ran against the brother who was the veteran.
Right.
And her opponent this time is another brother. We had him on the show. It's another brother who's running against her. But again, Republicans have gerrymandered these districts. But I think the smart play for Democrats is to mock her silly ass at every turn, because she is truly the second dumbest member of Congress behind Lauren Boebert.
And Lauren Boebert, on recount, she won, if I remember correctly, by something like 546 votes.
Yeah, so trust me, she's scared. That's why she's running in the neighboring district, because she was gonna get a behind kick. Matt, real quick, final comment, Matt.
Well, first, I was really impressed by how authentic that horn section was for Motown. So that's what I was listening to. But my final comment on it is we should not allow this. These are lawmakers who have the fates of our lives in their hands with a lot of the bills that they pass. They should not be able to shirk that duty for political points. And that's what we're seeing. And my 4-year-old is showing me his tablet. So that's the end of my comment.
All right. All right. I'm going to go to a quick break. We'll be right back. Roland Martin Unfiltered on the Black Star Network, the home of the, what is it? Bad built, bleach blonde, butch body, something like that. Y'all know what it is. Matter of fact, you know what? We're going to play that song again before we go to the break. All right, I'll be back in a moment.
Now, if you like this type of information, you can support the African History Network a few ways. Be sure to register for the online history classes that I teach on Saturdays. Ancient Kemet, the Moors, and the Ma'afa, understand the transatlantic slave trade, what they didn't teach you in school. Visit our website, AfricanHistoryNetwork.com, AfricanHistoryNetwork.com. We deal with thousands of years of history and what leads up to the transatlantic slave trade taking place. This is a 10-week class. We're doing more than 10 weeks this time around. Next classes are Saturday, May 4th, Saturday, May 11th, Saturday, May 18th, and Saturday, May 25th, 2024, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click right here to register here for the class. The class is on sale $60, regularly $130. We do the sessions live. All the sessions are archived and recorded. You can go back and watch it any time. So a year from now, 2 years from now, you can still watch the entire course. We have the lesson plan here for the entire course also already laid out, so you can look at the content that we cover. We deal with 80 to 100 articles, and I put together this class. I've been teaching this class on and off since 2017. Okay, I've been studying history 34 years now. Do lectures across the country. Been hosting the African History Network show 14 years. But we look at there's over 200 slides that I put together, 80 to 100 articles that we'll go through and look at, the 15 books that we reference. You don't have to buy any of these books to follow along in class. I'll show you excerpts of the books on the screen usually. And we look at video clips of interviews I've done with historians like Professor James Small, Professor Kabahai Wapakamane, Anthony Browder, who wrote Nile Valley Contributions to Civilization, which is one of the books we use in the class, Runoko Rashidi, who wrote Black Star, The African Presence in Early Europe, which is another book that we use in the class, okay? So you can register for this. Its content is PG-13. You can use this information with your children as well. Visit our website, AfricanHistoryNetwork.com. AfricanHistoryNetwork.com. Okay. And we'll post the link here. The link's in the thread of this broadcast. And you can support us through PayPal and Cash App, $ the AHN show through Cash App, $ the AHN show through Cash App, and through PayPal, paypal.me / the AHN show. So we have the information right here on the website as well. This is our official Cash App account, $ the AHN show, SHOW. When you go to it, it'll say Michael and show my picture there. These are fake African History Network Cash App accounts here that have been stealing money from us. There are a few other ones out there I've identified. I'm still trying to get them shut down. You can click right here on our link and it shows our QR code, okay, for Cash App. This helps us stay on the air, keep doing the research, pay some of the bills, etc. Upgrade equipment, take